how it works is when somebody's using by themselves, they can call our national lines, 1-800-484-3731. You can get more information about it at neverusealone.com. Anyway, they call the toll-free number, and an operator will ask for their first name. It can be a nickname, a fake name, a letter, whatever. We just want to know what to call them while we're talking. Then we ask for the address where they're at and a phone number to call them back in case we get disconnected. Once we have all that information, we verify it with the caller and tell them, you can go ahead and do your thing, but let us know the second you're done so we can kind of keep track of the time. Usually after a couple minutes, they've found the vein and they say, I'm done. So we mark down the time. We stay on the phone about 10, 15 minutes usually if it's an IV use. If they're snorting or smoking or boofing or something, we might stay 20 or 30 minutes. But anyway, if after 10 or 15 minutes they're okay, we hang up and they call back if they're using it when they're alone again. If they stop responding, though, after using, we attempt communication for about 30 seconds. We'll yell their name. Hey, I'm about to call the ambulance. If you don't respond, I've got to call the ambulance. If they don't respond, then we go ahead and contact the 911 dispatch center in their location and have an ambulance dispatched to their location. We've taken, I'm not real sure the exact number right now, but it's over 6,000 calls, and we've only had to call an ambulance 45 times. But each of the 45 times, the caller survived. So, yeah, I was surprised that there were so few. I mean, that's great, don't get me wrong, but when I first started it, I honestly thought that there would be a lot more. But it's very, very, very rare that we actually have an overdose call.
Well, that's good. And some people who call might be worried that you guys are going to call the cops or you're affiliated with the police. And I see stuff on your website. You're trying to assure people that you're not trying to get the police involved.
Absolutely. We try to do that. Now, as we say on the website, we can't guarantee that they won't show up. We do everything we can to reduce the chances of them showing up. Like
if you call 911, right?
Yeah, when we call ambulance, we'll say that somebody called our crisis line and then became unresponsive. Now, if the dispatcher, I've had situations where the dispatcher wouldn't alert the EMS or whatever, activate them or whatever, until she knew exactly what was going on. So there are occasions that we have to say, what's really happening. But if it's gotten to the point to where you're on the floor, possibly dead. Yeah. It's at that point, it's either catch a charge or die, But that I'm aware of, we've only had one caller that caught charges, a possession charge. I forget what state he was in, but if you go to nextdistro.org/policies, you'll see the Good Samaritan law for every state in the U.S. Most states cover the person that's calling for help and also covers the person overdosing. So that's extremely important for people to know their state's policy of Good Samaritan law.
What is that exactly?
The Good Samaritan law, it basically, if you come upon somebody that's overdosing or your friend's overdosing, if you call for help, you are covered from protection from being charged with anything for calling for help. And in a lot of states, the person overdosing is also covered from any charges if it's an overdose situation. So, but that's not every state. So it's very important to check your state's Good Samaritan law. Well, I think all but like 2 states have a Good Samaritan law. So almost all states cover the person calling for help. Most states cover the person overdosing.